It's weird to think, but we've all got secrets. Everybody. You, your friends, your dog.
Wait, what?
Our dog.
Even your sweet little old grandma. She's got her own skeletons in that closet.
And it's not Grandpa, is it?
Hopefully not. You'd never think.
Haven't heard from him in a while.
You'd never think your granny would be hiding anything that juicy or salacious.
No.
Till one of our listeners came on and told us the shocking truth that she just found out about her grandma's past.
Whoa.
And the hilarious reason her grandma's never allowed behind the wheel of a car ever again. You're going to hear it in a brand new mass speaker coming up at 7:10.
You don't know me.
A confession I can't take back.
I am.
The Masked Speaker.
Text to 78592 says, my ex's credit card is still active on my Uber Eats app. And I've bought hundreds of meals since we broke up. He's never noticed or said anything to me.
He's loyal.
So I'm going to keep on going.
Yeah, do it. That sounds amazing.
Or he just thinks that it's like double the fees for himself. Do you know what I mean? He's like,
yeah,
man, I'm paid so much money.
It's actually sad because there's so many fees that could be like plausible.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's buying you dinner all the time, like in a way, aren't you still kind of dating him?
Wait a minute.
Like extreme long distance dating.
Dating you and all the new men that you're dating.
On this show, we also do secret deliveries of your confessions out to the world.
With no fees.
By keeping you anonymous right here on the Mass Speaker. And today's caller wants to use our services using the fake name Kate. So, Kate, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
Okay. I hope your order is extra spicy.
We'll find out in just a second because the voice changer is on. You are the Mass Speaker. Whenever you're ready, let's hear your confession.
Awesome. So when I was growing up, my grandma notoriously didn't drive. Everyone was always picking her up and taking her places.
That's probably best for all of society. Some grandmas are not good.
We had a neighbor that literally she just never had her license. Like, was it because of her age or because she never drove?
Yeah.
She was old. Like, she was really old, but she was super sharp.
All right.
Like mentally? Or just like sharp physically, like
Yeah, she's very bony.
sharp nails.
Very
and,
brittle. Yeah, her elbows could cut a paper.
Exactly.
But she seemed like she was actually in like good shape mentally and physically too.
Yeah, and she seemed like the kind of person who would drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not like
totally.
passive or something.
Interesting.
Not like an Alexis.
Yeah.
What? I'll drive.
We don't want you to.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, so we never really talked about it, and I actually I never really thought much of it because it was just the way it was.
Yeah,
Right.
A lot of grandmas like that.
Yeah. And as a kid, you just don't question.
Well, one day when I was like 13 maybe, I wanted to go to the store and no one in the house would take me. And so I finally asked my grandma, and my cousin interrupted saying, Grandma can't drive. But Grandma said, oh, you bet your sweet ass I can drive. They just don't let me.
Sweet
They don't let me.
I'm sorry, I was stuck on sweet ass from grandma. I just really...
That sounds like my grandma.
That's such a grandma thing to say.
Yeah, totally.
Who wouldn't let her? The family?
Well, I didn't understand what it meant, and I didn't ask. At the time, I didn't even ask. But years later, after my grandma had passed, I asked my mom, and she explained that, because I was like, was it my mom who wouldn't let her? Like, what is up? And she said, no, that during Prohibition, Grandma used to help bootleg illegal alcohol for moonshiners.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, she would like drive it across state lines, and since she was a woman, no one really asked anything. Like, it didn't arouse any suspicion.
She probably just like bat her eyes and flirt a little. Like,
Honestly, she could have been working for the mafia. The mafia was huge with that.
I mean, it's not cool. Don't get involved in crime, but that's kind of cool.
I know. Why are we all smiling talking about the mafia and illegal activities here? We're like, yay!
Yeah, I mean, it feels so boss, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Did you ever suspect anything like that? Like, looking at her, did it make sense?
I mean, she was sassy and quick and wouldn't take any
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so she had a couple of guys thrown into the lake in some cement
Probably,
boots.
yeah. Or did it herself.
Maybe.
So if she was such a good driver for them, how come she couldn't drive?
Oh, yeah.
Well, when the moonshiners like finally got busted and she was like wrapped up in it, her driver's license got suspended indefinitely.
Oh.
They can do that?
Oh.
Yeah.
And they-
whole
States,
life?
Yeah.
And they can keep records for that long?
Dang.
Yeah. But much later in life, she was told that she could petition to get her license reinstated.
Oh, that's good.
But it had to come with an admission of guilt and a written apology.
Oh, hell no.
Graham's like, I ain't apologizing to nobody.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
you know what? Yeah, my grandma told him to go to hell.
Oh, yay. I love it.
I
man.
love her.
Yeah, grandmas
Yeah.
are the best.
I bet she actually still drove and just
Yeah.
the family never knew. She feels like a woman who doesn't care if there's a
100%.
license involved or
Yeah.
not.
I bet she's still alive right now, driving around the country secretly.
I would assume not.
140 years old.
Yeah. You're never gonna get me, coppers.
Aw. Wow, you must be feel kind
Wow.
of proud to have her as your grandma.
Oh, I'm super proud to have her as my grandma. She was amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I would love it. Maybe she is like 140 and driving around somewhere, and I love that for her too.
I love it.
All right,
I love it.
let's all raise a glass of moonshine to Kate
Yeah.
and her bootlegging grandma.
Finally,
Yay.
I've been storing this stuff at my desk for so long, and none of you will drink it.
Bust it out, Brooke.
All
We're doing it
right.
It's been
today.
one day. Come on.
Yeah. Get some bathtub gin. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right. Thank you, Kate, for that confession. And text in 78592 if you have a confession that you've been holding on to or one that your illegal family member has been holding on to. We can hide your identity, mask your voice, and make you our next mass speaker. Your phone tap's coming up right after this.